Good morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm Eric Maggio. It's 8:03. Let's get into some current events. A White House official confirms President Donald Trump is pausing aid to Ukraine. That's after his heated exchange with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in the Oval Office Friday. Trump is pressuring Ukraine to make concessions for a peace deal and has been repeating Russian talking points about the war. Now, pausing aid brings tensions between Kiev and Washington to a new level. Analysts say President Donald Trump's decisions to pause military aid to Ukraine could be devastating for that country eventually. An official says the freeze could last until Kiev commits to peace talks. Trump and his senior aides want Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky to acknowledge last Friday's heated Oval Office dispute, according to officials. Officials say Zelensky's response could be in the form of a public apology. They say it needs to happen before a discussion about aid or a deal on Ukraine's rare earth metals. Analysts say Ukraine has enough in its stockpiles to sustain its current fighting pace for a few weeks. It also has support from Europe, but gets its most advanced weapons from the US. Some analysts say pausing aid also could have negative implications for Trump. Pope Francis remains hospitalized and is being treated with supplemental oxygen. According to the Vatican, the 88-year-old pontiff suffered 2 episodes of acute respiratory failure on Monday. Officials say the Pope's situation is complex and he is not out of danger. The pontiff has been at Rome's Gemelli Hospital since the middle of February with a case of double pneumonia. A source at the Vatican says the Pope is resting and does not have any planned visits in the near future. Severe weather is pushing across parts of the South, affecting more than 55 million people. This violent storm could bring tornadoes, blizzard conditions, and heavy rain across several states. Officials in New Orleans were forced to make adjustments to the city's Mardi Gras celebrations. The National Weather Service reports winds in the Big Easy could top more than 50 miles per hour. Sections of Texas and Oklahoma were under a tornado watch for part of Tuesday. Meanwhile, major storms with downpours, wind gusts, tornadoes, and hail are expected from eastern Texas to western Georgia. That's all we have for current events. CDN will be right back.
Welcome back, Carmel Catholic. I'm Seth here with Nyan Robotics to discuss their recent victory on Saturday at the state competition. So, you guys, I understand that you set a world record on Saturday.
Yeah, so we actually tied the world record. We share it right now with the team in Washington. But it was great to do that. First time Nine's ever done it, has held a world record. And yeah.
It was 458 to 292. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a 150-point win. It was pretty nice.
That's a really high score. All right, so for those unfamiliar with robotics, could you explain the game a little bit? What stays the same from year to year and what changes from year to year?
For sure. So each year we're tasked with building a robot that has to be 18 by 18 inches and have certain constraints, like what motors you can use and servos. Each year, however, the game changes. So this year we have to basically pick up blocks from a pit and deliver them to a pretty high basket.
All right. Has the season been different, perhaps more challenging than previous seasons?
I'd say so. This year it's more about speed than just overall consistency, and speed is pretty hard to get compared to consistency, so I think for us it's been pretty challenging.
All right. And do you guys do anything unique as a team to help you prepare for each season?
Yeah, so each season we set our individual and team goals, and then we also focus on training our new members.
Okay, sounds good. How do you prepare for state, and is it different from any other competition that you go to?
Yeah, so state was on Friday and Saturday. It was a 2-day event, which is different from our regional competition. In preparation, we practiced every day of the week for the past 2 weeks, and we prepared a robot, and we also prepared a pit that was meant to showcase what we achieved this season, and also an area for us to prepare a robot at competition.
Awesome, brilliant. So now that you've won state, what do you need to do to prepare for Worlds in Houston?
Yeah, so we're making some minor modifications to our robot and our autonomous program, but overall we're fairly confident in our design based on what we've achieved so far.
Is there anything else that you do to prepare, maybe logistics-wise?
Yeah, so we have to book flights, book hotels, and just overall get ready because it is like a 1-week trip to Houston.
Awesome, okay. And so finally, what can the students of Carmel Catholic do to get involved, maybe show their support for the team?
Yeah, so if you're interested in joining robotics, you can reach out to Miss LeBeau, and you can follow our social media to be updated on our progress.
Awesome, brilliant. Thank you, guys. Now,
Thank you.
If you're interested in getting involved in robotics here at Carmel Catholic, please join us for our robotics intramural competition this March. We'll be hosting workshops for coding and for building. Participants will be split up into teams to build their own robots to compete against each other in a challenge that we'll determine sometime soon. If you're interested, join us at our meeting on Thursday to learn more.
Guys, welcome to Spanish Tip Tuesday. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go?
No entiendo.
No entiendo means I don't understand.
This isn't the science hallway.
Estoy perdida. Estoy perdida means I'm lost.
I'm Bella.
Hi, I'm Aganes.
Encantada de conocerte.
That means it's a pleasure to meet you.
Welcome back, I'm Gabby Malley. The annual CCHS job fair is taking place today from 2:15 to 4 in the cafeteria. If you're looking for a job, this fair comes highly recommended. Job opportunities from a variety of local businesses are available, so be sure to stop by. In addition, any student who comes will be entered into a raffle for a $75 Amazon gift card. The student who wins will be selected later this week on CDN. Be sure to register for the job fair in the newsletter ASAP. Next up is Addie Riley with announcements.
Welcome back, I'm Maddie Riley and I'm here with announcements. Coming up tomorrow, Carmel will be celebrating all-school Mass in honor of Ash Wednesday. On Ash Wednesday, marking the start of Lent, Catholics usually abstain from or don't eat meat. Some adult Catholics fast for the day. However, if you practice, make sure you are being especially reverent during Mass. Visitors should enter through the Welcome Center as usual. The Career Ready Trades and Military Expo is happening tomorrow at Stevenson High School. Students in the community are invited to participate and learn more about the post-high school options available to them. It will be held from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. That's all for announcements. I'm Addie Riley. Have a tasteful Tuesday, Carmel.